This Friday, see what critics are calling a cold-blooded masterpiece.
Hello, Finney.
You're dead.
Dead is just a word. Did you think our story was over?
Discover the secret
You brought us here for a reason.
behind the mask.
What do you think happens when you die? It's time to find out.
Ethan Hawke,
I'm not afraid of you.
You should be.
Black Phone 2, only in theaters Friday. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
Hello and welcome to Unequal Sequel.
Extra!
The day after the night before. What a day we had, Rich. What a glorious, glorious day we had.
Yeah.
What a...
Yeah, what a day.
We're both absolutely knackered.
Yeah, so we are very tired because, dear listeners, we were at the Independent Podcast Awards last night.
We did, yeah.
Not only were we there in the evening for the awards, but we also got to London like pretty early. I dropped my son at school and went straight to Dave's, got him, went straight to London.
Yep.
Because we had a meeting with Apple Podcasts.
It wasn't just us.
It wasn't just us, it was all the nominees having a meeting with Apple Podcasts.
We got to go to the Apple building in the Battersea Power Station.
Yeah, it was very fancy.
Oh, that is some nice offices if I've ever seen them. Lovely lifts.
Yes, yeah.
Really impressed with the lifts. And
it was like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It was so clean. Did you notice how everything was so clean?
It was very clean.
It would be a lovely place to work, I think. Quite relaxing, I think. But
yeah, I did say Dave should go and ask them for a job.
Yeah, it'd be great if they want me to come and work for them. I will. I don't want to go there every day because that is an absolute bitch to get to.
It was a mission to get there, and we made some poor decisions about our travel options.
I don't know.
Dave made me walk around London a lot.
We did over 24,000 steps yesterday.
Yeah, we did a lot of steps.
So yesterday we had to go to the Apple building for the nominee get together when the Apple podcast put on a presentation, and we got to meet some more independent podcasters, which was nice. We finally met face to face with Harley from Vandamental's podcast. Yeah, the boy is very nice. He was in our category as well, so we didn't have to threaten him at any point. We went then from there. We went for a look round the Battersea Power Station and the shops. Rich got to go in the Transformer shop.
I did.
It didn't have the Transformer he needs and wants, or something like that.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to buy anything anyway. I just went to look.
It was cool though. We went to the Lego store in there, and we all thought, "Wow, we all love Lego, but we can't afford it." And there's some really cool sets.
We can't afford £900 for a Death Star.
Yeah,
that's wild, right?
Where would you put that?
No idea. But if you've got £900 to spend on Lego, you've probably got a big enough house. You've got somewhere to put it, right?
That is true. We went from there. We went straight to Leicester Square Odeon Cinema to watch this review for today's film, which we watched Tron Ares.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Which we'll talk to about in a minute. We went from there. We then had some barbecue at Bodine's.
Yes, that was very good. That was probably the highlight of my day.
Yeah, that was good. And then we walked back and got changed into our Unequal Sequel shoes.
Yeah, what Dave's saying is we were literally 2 tube stops away from the awards. We could have just gone to the pub and gone to the awards.
But I thought we were
Dave wanted us to wear
more.
matching shoes.
Don't put it on me. You saw them and thought, we should do this.
Yes, and then when I realised we'd have to do 2 hours of walking, I thought, no, it's probably not worth it for just changing our shoes.
I think it is, because me and you are both on a health kick, aren't we?
True.
We're trying to
That is true.
energize our lives. Is that not the right word?
I'm trying to be the incredible shrinking man.
Yes, and you're doing a
that's
great
true.
job, and I'm losing weight. I was able to put clothes on yesterday that I haven't been able to put on for ages. So delighted. And the walking is all good for this and getting fit and blah, blah.
True, that's true.
So we went and got changed, and then we went to the Independent Podcast Awards at King's Place, which is just near King's Cross.
Yes, and it was lovely. It was a lovely event, wasn't it?
We did. We got to meet loads of podcasters. Again, we met with Harley, and we also met the guys from the podcast Nobody Asked For. And it really is. We are their podcast doppelgangers, I think is the word.
Yeah, we did some funny photos, didn't we?
So much so, someone thought we were them at one point.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Because you need a tallish, brown-haired, bearded man, and then also a ginger
With glasses,
and then a ginger counterpart to go with that person. So that was a good laugh. We met Andy from Promenade Podcast, which we think lovely. One of my favourite Irish people. Had a great crack with him. Yes, I use the word crack because he's Irish. And then we met a bunch of other people, and then we sat down for the awards and we clapped a lot. And then the film and TV category came along, and we were very excited. I have to say we were quite hopeful yesterday because we think we've had a good year podcasting, and we got a highly commended.
Yeah, which means we didn't win.
We didn't win, but it came. No. It got so close. They had to do I like to think, a recount. It got that kind of close. They had to be really look into it. So it's amazing to get any kind of achievement. Congratulations to the winners of that section, which was.
That's not how it went down, I think.
That's not how it went down. Congratulations to Elliot and Lewis on your win.
And your team.
And your team. On your win, and we'll see you next year for part 2 of that fight.
Yeah, I mean, as I've said, I think we are becoming the Leonardo DiCaprio of the Independent Podcast Awards.
Yeah, the Amy Adams as well.
After nominated, yet to win.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Very
but
true.
It was nice, I think. It was nice to get someone to say we're doing well.
What was very nice was how funny Dave thought it was when I thought we'd won and went to get up.
Rich thought we won, and I had to say sit down.
Dave had to destroy my dreams.
Oh mate, I'm so sorry, but we should be so proud of what we've done and how far we've come with the podcast.
Totally. I'm proud of this. Doesn't matter if we get awards or not. Like Jedi craves not these things, but we just do a good podcast. Nice. Yeah, an award would have been nice, but we don't do this for that. We do it because we enjoy it, and we do it because you seem to like listening to it. So
that's why we squeeze in a viewing of Tron Ares and then recording it the day before we record. And this is very unusual for us because we normally record like a week before a little bit, don't we?
We do, yeah. This is,
But we've both I've got a day off work and you've got the morning off work. So you went to the gym and I didn't sleep because I've got a sore throat, apparently.
I didn't get to sleep until 2 a.m. and I still
me
got
too,
up
man.
and went to the gym at 9.
Maybe that can of Diet Coke on the drive home wasn't the best idea.
Possibly, yeah.
And also the M1 being shut didn't help it. But here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are talking about Tron Ares.
Yep. So I don't know if you've noticed, but we've talked about a lot of things that aren't this movie.
I think there's some stuff to talk about. And this is the third Tron film. So we've got Tron from 1982.
Yeah.
Tron Legacy.
Probably the best of the three, but I still don't really like it.
Tron Legacy from 2010.
Which I really hate.
And now we've got Tron Ares from 2025.
We do.
Tron Ares is directed by... his name, he did the part of the Caribbean, one of them. Joshin Ronin, is that his name?
Yeah, Joshin Ronin, yeah.
There we go. It stars Jared Leto, don't say anything. Greta Lee, Evan Peters, Jodie Turner-Smith, Gillian Anderson, and some other people, and Jeff Bridges also returns.
I did think while I was watching it, maybe it was because we'd just been with Harley, but I did think Evan Peters looks a bit like Harley from Fundamentals.
A little bit. Do you watch him Bake Off as well at the moment?
Yes.
Imagine putting a tash on Evan Peters and he looks like the guy Toby.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would tell you what happens in Tron 1 and 2, but there's a couple of reasons that I'm not going to. One, I'm not fully understanding what the fuck's going on there.
Nobody does. No, I've never met anyone who understands Tron.
And two, they dump how Tron Legacy ends very quickly. So Tron Legacy ends with Kevin, that is his name, isn't it? Kevin Flynn's son, played by Garrett Hedlund, and Quora, played by Olivia Wilde, getting out of the grid and actually coming into humanity, real life, and that's where it ends, kind of thing. This picks up. Which is stupid. They dump that he's quit, and they don't mention it. He's like got personal reasons, and then we're off to a new story. So, Rich, and I hope you've kind of come up with something here, because it'd be great to try and explain what the fuck's going on here.
Okay.
What happened in Tron Ares? Oh, also, isn't Tron the name of the person? It's not the system or something?
No, it's the game.
Is it the game? Okay.
Yeah.
We're okay with this then. Just about, I think.
I don't know.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so I am going to try and explain some of this unintelligible bollocks. Jared Leto is a computer program who wants to be a real boy.
It's Pinocchio.
Yeah, and Evan Peters has somehow invented a laws of physics breaking laser that turns nothing into something, and that somehow means that he can create bodies from nothing with this laser and put programs from Tron into it, from the grid, into those bodies. Yes. Then some things happens, and Jared Leto decides he doesn't want to work for Evan Peters anymore because he's a baddie, and he likes Greta Lee instead, who's the billionaire owner of another company, Kevin Flynn's old company, essentially.
Yes, Encom.
Encom. But he can only be a real boy for 29 minutes. I'm not sure why 29 minutes, but that is the thing. However, Greta Lee finds a way for him to become a real boy forever. And Evan Peters wants it, and he sets his other programs on it, but Jared Leto turns good and tries to save Greta Lee. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because it's making me angry just talking about it.
Also, you probably loose lips sink ships or whatever. Yeah. We'll get into spoilers.
Hopefully no one else is going to watch
spoilers at some point.
Yeah. Hopefully no one else is going to have to watch this fucking nonsense. So I, don't feel too bad about spoiling it, really. But
here comes the first question. What did you think?
I hated it. Every second of it. Every second of it. 20 minutes in, I was hoping every character would die a horrible death so that I could leave.
Can you give a bit of background history of you and Tron? Because I think it's important.
I dislike... okay. Tron, original Tron, I thought was boring but fine. And... yeah, I could leave it alone from there forever. I didn't understand it. It was baffling. I found it very dull. Nothing really happens, but it was fine as a movie of its time. Tron Legacy came along, and I like Jeff Bridges. Like, The Big Lebowski is one of my favourite films. And I went along, so, I like Jeff Bridges, went to watch it at the cinema, and I fucking hated it. Hated it. It's so much so it was very nearly my worst sequel. And I don't want to give away too much because, you've got that coming soon, but it's very nearly my worst ever sequel. I really hate it, but because I don't like Tron that much, I thought, it doesn't quite make it to worst sequel. Hated everything about it. Hate the stupid being able to go in and out of the grid thing. That's just nonsense. I hate how much it destroys the laws of physics. I really fucking hate 8-Bit Jesus of Jeff Bridges' old Flynn 8-Bit Jesus bullshit. And then this got announced. And I was like, oh, good, another Tron movie for me to dislike. And also, they've got Jared Leto as the main character, the charisma vacuum that is Jared Leto, that I've disliked every performance, maybe apart from Requiem for a Dream.
And Fight Club.
Pardon?
And Fight Club.
I still don't think he's amazing at
Oh,
Club.
he gets his face beaten in though, and that's
He's
great.
fine. But yeah, he's a charisma vacuum, essentially. And so I was really not looking forward to this. And I was not disappointed because it was just as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Wow, yeah. Again, I really wanted to see this with you, so I'm really happy we went to go see it together because I know how much you dislike the Tron series and dislike Jared Leto, and I wanted to be there to experience all the huffing and puffing, the ticks and tacks, and the deep
I'm imagining there was a lot, right?
Oh, I was laughing throughout most of it because I could just hear, I could sense it, how displeased you were for most of it. Now, Jared Leto is a weird person to put in your movie when you want him to
He's
lead
like
a
box
franchise.
office poison, right? Like everything he leads, he tanks.
Yeah, because he's a bit like Marmite, I think, in a lot of way. Like, I think if you like 30 Seconds to Mars, it's up to you or whatever about music. You know, if you like it or not, you might be a fan.
If he stuck to music, that'd be fine.
Yeah, his acting, there's just nothing behind the eyes. And, you know, for this part, that should have been okay because it's meant to be an AI kind of being.
I've got so many problems with so much of this. Like there are so many questions in my head that aren't answered by this movie.
Yes, we should say this movie, the Tron 1, Tron 2, or Tron Legacy, however you like to call it, mainly takes place in the grid. So visually, it's all a bit interesting. This one spends a lot of the time in real world.
Yeah.
It is also soundtracked by Nine Inch Nails. You know, I'm not a big fan.
Probably the best thing about the movie is the soundtrack.
I think the soundtrack is banging. I was just been listening to it. I think it's really good. And also, I do think visually this is there's some good stuff in there. Me and you both had to go watch it in 3D. We found out just before when they said put on your 3D glasses.
Which I also dislike generally. However...
Oh, easy. It's not bad, is it?
It's all right. Yeah, the 3D's all right.
Okay. So do you want me to lay the carpet out, let you go ranty a bit?
Well, I can do some positives first, which you've touched on, is that I think the 3D works.
Yeah.
I think that the soundtrack is great. I think visually it has a style and it goes with that. And whilst it's probably not my preferred kind of thing, I can understand what they're going with. I also think that Greta Lee is good. I also think that Jodie Turner-Smith plays a very menacing baddie.
Yeah,
and I like her. And that's sort of where it ends. So those things are all okay to good, and everything else is fucking terrible.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care about visuals. Okay. I don't care about special effects. I don't care about your movie looking polished and amazing and incredible if it's got no story. Or if its story is so infuriating it makes me want to punch the screen. Like, it's just stupid on every level. It asks you to care about characters that they've introduced in 3 seconds. There is no chance that I'm going to care about anyone. Like, there's a bit where, like, oh, that's a spoiler. I'm not going to do it till later, but I will talk about that. Infuriates me. This is a movie that winds me up so much because it thinks it's really clever, but is actually really fucking dumb. And if it knew it was a dumb movie, it would be so much better. You know, it takes itself so seriously that it's pathetic. It's just pisses me off to the highest level.
Okay. I think he's leading on to where I'm about to go to. I watched Tron 1 and 2 this week for preparation because I haven't watched that first Tron in forever. And like you, Rich, not a huge fan. I think it's pretty dull. It was before my time. I don't think it's aged brilliantly. I don't still don't understand the grid. I still think it has this whiff of the Quantumania, the quantum realm about it that still breaks my mind a little bit. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. I rewatched Tron Legacy. I remember watching that when it came out in 2010, and I thought that was quite dull. There's a bit when they just float for ages and nothing really happens. But again, the visuals, and the soundtrack
it's
by
so
Daft Punk.
boring, isn't it?
I'm not a fan of that film either. The way they dump, I think that's the end of that film to this film, and then try and carry something on. It is they're crowbarring a lot quickly at you, and it is like, what the fuck's going on, kind of thing.
And it jumps from one thing to another really fast.
You've got to hang on hard at the beginning when you've got to learn about Greta Lee, Eva Kim's sister, and the two companies fighting, and you've got to remember that the Dillinger family was a bad guy in that first film, kind of thing. And then you've got Gillian Anderson, who was the mum of Evan Peters, but she's been taking a back seat, and Evan Peters' character is taken on, and he's the bad guy and all that.
Except he's the worst kind of bad guy, where he's basically pathetic and useless.
Oh, he's also twiddling his
He's a moustache twiddling fucking loser. So
expectations were low for me to come in, especially with Jared Leto going in. And I know this Rich hates this, and I know he's angry at me, but I kind of had a good time here. And you are absolutely right with everything that said. The storyline is fibbly flob. It's mesh. It's mush. It's nonsensical. And Jared Leto is a fucking soulless vacuum of a human being. Every time he's on the screen and he's saying, I don't know about
him as a human being, but as an actor, he definitely is.
If you go down the Jared Leto black hole, he's got things that doesn't make him reportedly a wonderful human being.
Gotcha.
But every time he talks or says something, I think I blacked out. I was like, you just don't give a shit what the man is saying. I think Greta Lee's character, she carries this movie. And like you said, Athena, the Jodie Turner-Smith character, now that's a good bad guy. She's absolutely terrifying, the way she dies and keeps coming back, and I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the visuals, and I enjoyed the soundtrack. It's just under 2 hours long. Rich is 100% right. There is some moments you just don't care about, and you're kind of thinking, I wish something cool would happen. And this is where me and Rich, I'm quite better. You're a lot happier with visuals than I am. I'm so happy when it's so colourful, when it's loud.
Well, it's not colourful. It's all black and red.
But it's lots of black and red.
This whole movie's black and red.
It's fantastic. It's just it's creatively. It's just wonderful. But I kind of gripped on hard and thought, you know what, I'm enjoying this more than I enjoyed those previous two films, especially in the last week or so when I've had to rewatch them. And I'm surprised, Rich. I really am surprised. But I thought there's essence of okayness around this.
I think you had more fun because I was hating it so much as well.
Maybe we should all watch a film like this with Rich. I think that's what the makers of the film let's get this guy in, and he fucking hates it, and then we put everyone around him and they think, hey, this is great, isn't it? He's really not enjoying it. But the soundtrack was, it's just, I don't know, I wasn't engaged, because again, when certain people talked, I was like, I just don't give a, I mean, I can't get out how they thought putting Jared Leto in this film was a good idea, because I'm kind of imagining he's cheap.
Maybe because he's quite robotic and he's playing a computer program.
Did they not learn anything from Morbius?
Clearly not.
At this rate, I think this man should just stop doing these kind of I think he's great in Dallas Buyers Club with Matthew McConaughey. I think it's a great film. I think he's really good in it.
I can't remember him in it.
He's definitely.
I remember the film, but I can't remember him in it.
It's strong.
Okay.
But he just has this air of unlikableness about him. And I think you kind of want to be rooting for that character to become the real boy, to come alive. And you just like, no, please.
At no point.
Please don't.
Okay. So,
and I don't know, and I don't understand the grid, and I don't care how that will help humanity at all. But anyway.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtual Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
My marathon isn't about time. It's about my 26 friends with intellectual disabilities I'm dedicating each mile to. I'm Joseph. I'm running my first Bank of America Chicago Marathon for Special Olympics Illinois to help give my friends a place to shine.
Join Bank of America in supporting Joseph's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportjoseph. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation.
This episode is brought to you by Tic Tac. Your boss is going off at you for missing a deadline and you swear the clock just moved backwards. Suddenly, you remember the pack of Tic Tacs on your desk. Now you're riding horseback on the beach, the smell of citrus in the air. And what's this? Your boss is sitting behind you, breathing heavenly fresh mint? Refresh your mouth and mind and share your good vibes with Tic Tac.
Oh, I think before I can say anything else, we need to do spoilers.
For a few weeks we haven't done spoilers because every film we've mentioned hasn't really had a spoiler. But let's do this.
I think there's a couple of spoilers.
We are going to go spoiler spotting.
Okay, spoiler spotting. I like that.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, I like that as well. Good.
Okay, so one of the major problems I have with this is the physics of it. Right? So I am fine with the light bikes existing and the physics of like a hard light in the grid. That makes sense when it's in the grid. It doesn't make sense when it's in our world because it breaks our laws of physics. Those bikes do not work in our world because they would never turn a corner because their wheels are wider than a fucking human and they'd fucking fall over. Like that doesn't work like that. There's a reason that motorbikes have skinny rounded tires. It's because you have to lean over to go around a corner. Those bikes would just crash into a wall instantly. Like, what are they made of? What the computer program's made of. So there's a law that states that energy can only be transferred. It cannot be created or destroyed. Right? So what are they created from? Because they're created from nothing. Like, they're literally created from nothing. The laser somehow creates them like a fucking 3D printer. Well, 3D printers use filament to create things, not fucking magic. So then there's also a point towards the end of this movie where Jared Leto has a big like scuff on his head with a bruise and blood. Where's that come from? Because he was made of dust a minute ago.
That's because Jeff Bridges, whatever that he is in this film.
Oh, he's fucking magic. Yeah. 8-bit Jesus
they got the right
magic
DNA thing everyone was fighting for.
Fuck that. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that you can't... I hate it so much. I can understand people's consciousness being transferred into the grid, but it doesn't mean their body disappears. Like, that's just bullshit. Like, it's nonsense. Also, there's a big fucking spaceship that comes from the grid. Looks like something out of from Space Invaders when you were a kid.
It's from the game.
Yeah. What are the fucking physics of that? Because that doesn't make any sense in our world. I sat there just thinking the whole time, how the fuck is that flying? Like, where's it getting its lift from? Like, what is that? How does that even fucking work? It doesn't. None of this works. You can't have... There's the whole thing of the light bikes making the solid light behind them. That doesn't work in our world. It's all nonsense. It's all fucking nonsense. And I can't suspend my I can't do the suspension of belief thing. I can't. Because it's just so fucking stupid. I just can't get over it. Why 29 minutes? Nobody explains any of this. Nobody sits down. There's not any kind of exposition where anyone says anything important.
There is a chapter missing between the last film and this film, and they explain how the grid has improved or changed, because it's very different from what we saw in Legacy inside the grid, because inside there was the whatever the programs had a little bit about them. They had a bit. The Michael Sheen character had a personality. The bad Clue guy had a personality. These ones don't have personalities.
Why do programs look like people when they could be anything? Because they're computer programs. They could be a fucking lumpy space princess. They could be anything they want.
I guess that's something with Jeff Bridges did the original when he programmed them. But I'm guessing here.
But they don't have to be, do they?
No. I agree.
Why does their world have to look black and red?
It could look like the Lego
It could look
movie.
like anything. Yeah.
And everything's just random.
Anything. And yet, oh my God. Oh, I've just hit on the thing that I hate the most. The fucking dialogue is terrible. Like Jared Leto trying to explain his feelings about music made me want to punch myself in the face. Like, honestly,
they picked Depeche Mode.
Stop going on about Depeche Mode. Christ.
And they didn't even have a personal Jesus music or anything.
No, which essentially would have gone really well with this.
A 9 Inch Nails version of a 9 Inch Nails version of personal Jesus would have been fantastic. Should we move on to budget and stuff? And
go on then, because I'm just going to keep winding myself up remembering stupid things
So the budget
I hate.
for this was 180 million. Tron Legacy.
And I'm not surprised
Tron
by
Legacy
that.
was 170 in 2010. So
actually, that's quite low then, really, isn't it?
And Tron Legacy made 400 million, and at that point, it was also viewed a little bit of a disappointment. Because marketing was big for that movie. Not small for this movie either. So we're looking at 180 million. It is currently made, let me guess where it is. It's currently the 39th highest grossing movie. It's been out for 6 days, about a week currently. So by the time people listen to this on the Monday, it might have jumped a little bit, but we'll see. It's currently at $66 million. That's
not good, is it?
People are not happy with it. The people are saying there's definitely not going to be a fourth because they do tease.
Oh, I really hope there isn't
another one, and they tease it in a way. I was like, that's the kind of the answers I wanted at the beginning of this movie, and I don't want to watch that movie with that person in it doing the things. So I was like, not really. But it's also done that thing with sequels that I hate when it tries to tease and we're not going to get it. So I'm going to be like, in my head for the rest of eternity. Like I said, Tron Legacy made 400 million worldwide. I don't think we'll get that. Do you think we'll scrape to 180 over the next month?
Maybe. It depends how long it stays in cinemas for, but it could do.
It's a weird one because, 2025 box office is a bit weird and everyone's got to take a skew-if look at what make money and doesn't make money and what is a positive and a negative and how much studios should be paying to watch these films. I mean, 180 million, I think the visuals kind of up there, but a lot of it you're like, well, maybe they didn't have to spend that much to do it. Rotten Tomatoes wise, we are going to do the 3 of them. So exciting for you, I know.
Yay.
So Tron 1 from 1982. What do you think that got for?
I think people weirdly like that movie, don't they? Despite it being really boring.
It's 1982, so things it's Rotten Tomato. They're not going to be a huge amount of reviews. 160 actually.
I'm going to go with 63.
You're close. 61.
Oh, okay.
For critics.
Yeah.
Do you want to know?
I think that's where it should be about.
Audience is.
Yeah, go for audience. Yeah.
69.
Okay. I think that's a bit higher than it should be, but
Tron Legacy from 2010, higher or lower than 61?
Oh, lower. Definitely lower.
Do you want to put a number on it?
42.
Oh, you're 51.
Okay.
Not bad.
That's a bit high for me.
That's a splat.
Don't think it should be above the 50s.
Audience was at 64.
Yeah, that's sad.
So Tron Ares, higher or lower than 51%?
I think critics might put it lower. No, I don't know. I think this is a movie that's going to split people because there's going to be people like you who really like the visuals and don't care about there being a script. But then you'd hope critics won't like that. I'm going to go 54 and split it down the middle.
53%.
Oh, Bloody hell. Really close on that one. Yeah, that's not good either, is it, really?
This is a positive. Ares is super polished and slick in its presentation. High gloss effects and great electronical soundtrack. Jodie Turner-Smith is an absolute stunner, and the film does enough to insert itself into the Tron universe. But
True.
But it's more aesthetics than substance.
Yes, definitely.
100% agree.
Jodie Turner-Smith, I'd say, is the best thing about the movie. And while I think it's only... what does it say, that first bit?
Ares is super polished and slick in its presentation.
It's only super polished and slick in its presentation if you don't care about any of the words anyone says.
Yeah.
It's super slick and polished if you just look at it and stick your fingers in your ears. But as soon as you listen to anything anybody says, it all falls to pieces.
Yeah. Negative. Tron Ares is a visual spectacle, something Disney is always capable of, but the film is destined to be quickly forgotten.
I think, and I don't want to be too over the top with this, but I think Tron Ares is a kind of an indictment of where we are with movies at the moment.
That's interesting.
Movies are becoming so much about visual spectacle and so little about anyone's actual feeling and storytelling. Like, this does not inspire anything in me at all. There's no storytelling. There's no craft. And that's the hard bit. But Hollywood doesn't seem interested in the hard bit at the moment. And maybe that's just because we're watching sequels. But it doesn't seem very interested in doing the hard work and telling me stories that I've not heard before that I'm interested in, or I at least fucking care about for more than 2 minutes. Like, it just wants to make flashy, smashy fucking bullshit. And I'm not here for it, Dave. I'm not.
I know.
I'm getting annoyed with cinema.
Negative. I couldn't tell you. No, this is a positive. Sorry, I couldn't tell you half the plot points or story ideas in Ares. But as a visual
positive.
But as a visual ride, it's pretty incredible.
If I want a visual ride, I'll go to a fucking theme park. This is supposed to be a movie. It's supposed to tell you a story. Like, anyway,
you're doing great. It has sharply defined visual language derived from its red and black colour palette and often looks amazing, especially in an IMAX screen, but there's nothing here to hold on to.
No, there isn't.
Okay, what do you think the audience thought of it?
I think, sadly, people will view it relatively positively, because the people that will go and watch this movie will be people who are happy with bright lights and fucking big noises.
So what do you reckon?
Well, we've said the scores already, haven't we?
Have you?
Did you not? Oh, okay. Did we not?
No, not for audience, no.
Oh, okay. 67%.
Because I remember this.
Okay.
It is currently, with 2,500 votes, at 86%.
Fuck off. Fuck all the way fucking off.
You see, I would have remembered that.
That just makes me really sad. Like, well, the fact that no one's actually fucking seen it, though, you know, that's a small percentage, right?
Well,
Like,
2.5 yeah, I guess so.
It's only made 66 million, and there's not a lot of people who have gone to watch it.
3 stars, not bad, but could have been better.
Don't give it 3 stars then. That's a positive review, you idiot.
5 stars. Wow, the music. The visuals were awesome. Already, I've seen it twice in 4 days. Awesome is all I
You're
can say.
insane! You are insane! Whoever that person is needs to go and see someone. Go to a doctor. Like, you've seen this movie twice in 3 days.
4 days.
Jesus Christ!
1.5 stars. Absolutely sourceless.
Yes. I think it means soulless, to be honest. But
I think he says sourceless, and I quite like it. 5 stars. If you like other Tron movies, you'll like this one. Entertaining and worth catching in the theatre. Would you agree with that? If you like Tron movies, this might be more up your street.
I don't know. If you really like Tron movies, you clearly don't like movies very much. So, you know, fair.
4.5 stars. It deserves a sequel.
No, it fucking doesn't. Nothing about this deserves a sequel.
Yeah, I get it. 5 stars. Great movie. As good as the original.
Which isn't a 5-star movie. even if this was close to being as good as the original, it's a 2.5 to 3 star movie at best.
2.5 stars. I didn't think this movie was good as the first two. It moved slowly the first hour and then got a little better during the second half. It is to follow the computer lingo unless you're a programmer. It's hard to follow the computer lingo unless you're a programmer. I kind of agree with that, actually, because there was a lot of stuff
I think it's such made up bollocks that I don't even think a programmer would follow it, because it's nonsense. Like, it bears no reality to real life.
Here's one you like. 1 star. Critic score is more correct on this one. Weak, family-friendly corniness from Disney, with the male bumbling scientist just screamed that. That sucked. Tron 2 was way better. Could not care less about the rich family characters. Guy and his mum, Gillian Anderson, who is always brilliant. The female people in this film were great, by the way. Scoring the movie by 9 Inch Nails is nothing in comparison to Daft Punk's scoring of Tron 2.
Sorry, I've thought of something I was going to say about Gillian Anderson. She is great, but I really genuinely didn't give a shit about her character.
Oh, I don't know what she was doing in this movie, yes.
Oh, yeah, they played this whole big, like, emotional scene of her character being killed, and with nothing, because we don't know who she is. Like, she's in she's in it for like a minute and a half before this, and they were supposed to care about her being killed.
I think that's most of the movie. Okay, we're going to score this bad boy now.
Yeah.
So, I don't want you to get angry with me, okay?
I'm going to say I would rather watch Mission Impossible Final Reckoning than this again.
Wowza. Guys, you heard it here first. We've got him finally saying positive about
I'd
Mission
happily
Impossible.
watch Captain America Big Brave Boys again over this.
What about Star Trek Section 31?
No, it's not as bad as that.
Okay, well, we've got some room to maneuver.
Because it's got it's got that modicum of the soundtrack beats Section 31 just alone, I would say.
Right.
And I was surprised at how good the 3D looked.
Yeah.
So I can pick a few nuggets of positivity out of this.
So what would you score it out of 7?
1.5. It's not as good as Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, but it's better than Section 31.
Is it an equal sequel, yes or no, in a good way, or whatever? Or
it's equal, because I fucking hate the last one as well. So, okay. Yeah, it's equal for me.
Are you ready to get angry? Are you ready to get angry at me?
Yeah, fine.
I will give this a 4 star.
David!
I think
you are one of the people killing cinema, Dave.
I think this is one of the films I think you should watch on the cinema. I think it's better on a big screen than a small screen.
I will agree with you.
Okay,
but caveat with as long as you don't give a shit about story.
Okay, as long as you don't give a shit about story.
Or acting. Yeah. Or dialogue. Yeah. Or any kind of understanding what's going on. If you're entertained by just flashy lights, go for it.
And there are people that, and I think you can.
Yeah, fuck it, you'll love it.
And I had a bit of a blast with this.
Wow.
I hugely enjoyed elements of it.
I thought you'd give it a 3, maybe a 3.5. But 4?
I would honestly, because a 4 is a recommendation for us.
Wild. Right? You are, oh my God, you're recommending this movie.
I would, yeah.
Wow, Dave.
I am slightly in the positive camp. I also think unequal sequel-wise, I would say it's unequal in a positive way. I would say this is the best Tron movie.
What? That is...
I don't know, because I just sat there and I was having I had a lovely toasted sandwich, I had a mocha, I was having a great day.
I think you were full of caffeine and you were laughing at me, and that's what made the movie entertaining. Don't think it's the movie.
I hugely enjoyed some of the performance in this. I thought Jodie Turner-Smith
I think
was
you
great.
should watch this movie with Tiff on the TV.
Oh, she wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then come and tell me how much, if it's a 4-star movie.
I had to watch the last 2 by myself. She had no interest in Tron movies.
She's right.
But it's loud. The soundtrack bangs. There's a lot of good shiny stuff. Oh, shiny stuff. And yeah, I think it has its part to play.
It's all icing and no cake, and that just makes me feel sick.
Yeah, I would like to know what other people say about it, to be honest. I think there's a time and a place for a movie like this. I also totally agree with you about your point of view of cinema at the moment, because I have sat through the same films you have this year, and it has been I'm going to say sourceless. But, you know, I had fun, and I'm sorry. And I think people should get in contact. And if they've seen it, I know a lot of people are staying away from it. I don't think Tron was screaming out for more. I don't think people cared for another chapter of Tron. I think somewhere in the ether, people have misunderstood that they want more Tron, or the studio thinks. And if they do want to make Tron films, they have to try and make it on a workable budget where they'll be looking at a positive budget, a proper profit, because this is not going to happen in this year. It wasn't going to happen. This film was never going to make the 500, 600 millions, was it? So, you know, it's kind of their own fault, and they shot themselves in the foot with multiple reasons. So let us know what you think. Rich is about to tell you how we can do that, and hopefully he won't put you off to go and maybe see this film.
Don't go and see this film. It's bad. But if you have been and seen this film, or you just want to ignore me because you like Dave and you like flashy lights, fine. That's okay. Let us know what you thought. Get yourself onto any of the social medias. We're on all of them. We're at Unequal Sequel on all those things. Also, you can leave us comments on Spotify or on YouTube, where we haven't got a video for this one. I'm sorry. We didn't do one. We didn't have time. We should have done one because we had plenty of time walking around London. So, yeah, we could have done a video, couldn't we? But anyway, we didn't. It was a thing. Yes, good. But yeah, let us know what you thought. I would be really interested to know what people think. Maybe they all completely disagree with me and think it's amazing, in which case I will eat my hat. But yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so get in touch, let us know. You can email us as well. We're unequalsequel@hotmail.com. Do not forget that our Conjuring Last Rites competition is still open. If you want to win yourself an exclusive coffee mug, don't believe what they put on social media. Like, you can win it if you want. Like, you want to win it. It's an exclusive thing. No one who didn't work on the film has got one of these. Only people that worked on the movie got one of these cups, right? So you're going to want it. All you have to do, give us a 5-star review, take a screenshot and email it to us at unequalsequel@hotmail.com. You'll go into a little random thingy generator and we'll pick out a winner during the end of month roundup. It won't be live because we'll record it, but that's when you'll find out. You'll find out essentially the same as when we find out. Anyway, so please do enter that. It's completely free. You don't have to pay postage or anything like that. It's just for you. And we'll send it anywhere. So if you live in Australia, enter, because we'll still post it to you because we're like that. So enter that competition. We'll send it out. If you come and join us on anotherslice.com, come on, be one of our special slices, anotherslice.com/unequal sequel, where for just $2.99 a month, yes, that is $2.99 a month, and considering how much a coffee cost in London yesterday, I know that is half the price of a coffee in London. Join us there, $2.99 a month, and you'll get extra bits. You'll get extra bits for all our interview episodes. We're now well into season 9. Mine and Dave's interview episodes are coming very soon. The 100th episode is just around the corner. But as this time of release, the 99th episode will be out on Monday. So make sure you sign up for another slice before then, and you'll get extra bits for all our interview episodes. Also, you can get Disenfranchised and Box Set Mentality, all for that bargain price of $2.99 a month. Not a week, not a day, a month. Incredible value. Yes. We are looking at ways to have more different tiers of subscription service as well, aren't we? And include some things in there like merch
the chat
as
Apple
part
the
of
other
your
day gave
subscription.
us some thinking to do about not just that, but about many things.
Yes, it did, yeah.
So the merch chat is happening.
Yes.
We did have a little chat yesterday. We got to find maybe a logo redesign, something like that
as well, aren't we? Or podcast artwork redesign rather than logo. Because the logo's good, but maybe a little redesign of the artwork.
We're going to put it to our test group and see what they say. So, yes, thank you very much, Rich. On to next week. Hopefully will be Black Phone Part 2, whatever it's called. Me and Rich haven't watched the first one yet, so hopefully we enjoyed that. This is a long month, so that's got 2 more weeks of the competition to enter that. It is goodbye from me, bye-bye, and a goodbye from him.
Bye!
See you on the next one, sequel to this one. Goodbye.
The best thing about Tron Ares is that whenever I sent you a message about it, my autocorrect changed Ares to arse. So wherever it appears on my phone, it's Tron arse.
And that's pretty perfect for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the best thing about the movie.
No Tron arse 2?
I really hope not.